Hey, what's up everybody? Playing Mordekaiser Jungle today. I am actually recording the vocals, the voiceover for this after the game. I recorded this late at night and I just didn't want to be a pain recording the voice. So yeah, playing Mordekaiser Jungle, I know that's not something you typically see. I've even seen guides that are specifically for Mordekaiser main say don't go Mordekaiser Jungle, but I took that as a challenge and I wanted to try it out. Mordekaiser's got great wave clear, and after a few games of not being so successful, you guys can see the team comps right here. After a few games of not being so successful, I figured out what you need to do to be successful, and it's as simple as get a hard leash at red, and then save the smite for Krugs. It's as simple as that. Once you do that, you're good to go. I took the jungle mastery. What is it? It's the third set and the one in the middle. I can't remember, but you build up life killing the big jungle guys. So you take your E first, and basically you want to be hitting all of the creeps possible. That's going to build up your shield, so you take less damage. You can see I didn't hit that first one there with that, but you can see good hard leash. Come around here, throw a smite out. As long as you're able to keep your shield up, you're pretty safe. And the more and more I'm playing more, you can do a lot of crazy stuff like 1v3 if you've got the proper items. If you keep your shield up, as soon as you stop getting that shield, you're going to be in trouble. Because I've been through different phases where I would, fight really hard and be doing well, and then be like, oh snap, someone else is showing up, and start running away and just pretty much get melted. But it is that shield that's so vital to him doing well in team fights, especially if you're going to be in the middle of everything. I can't remember exactly what build I went for in this video. I think it's going to be that Stalker's Blade with the Chilling Smite, and then from there I'm going to go straight for my Hex Tech, and from Hex Tech I believe I go Sork Shoes into Rylai's into Leandri's, I think. What I played in a game before this that I preferred is going a little bit tankier with him. So right here, sneaking up, Poppy overextended. I do have to bust my flash to get that third strike on Poppy. Able to secure an assist for Nasus, pick up a kill for ourselves. And that's the thing about early game on Mord. Ganks aren't going to be great, especially if you don't have Ghost or Flash up. Just because his mobility is very poor. But once you get that Chilling Smite, you've got a little bit more potential. If you go Runic, you'll have some movement speed there. If you get basic boots, of course, you'll be a little bit better off. I feel like to get ganks, it's really about capitalizing on other people's mistakes. So being aware of the map is going to be more important than whatever items you have. You can see right now I don't have boots, I don't have anything. It's just I realized that she was overextended and we punished her. Nasus is getting ganked, so I start walking up here just to make sure he's okay. He ends up getting out. I show myself. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention or whatever, but Lee Sin starts coming around, and I think this is fine. So yeah, one build that I tried in a game before this where I I wanted to play jungle and I ended up getting top, and it was against a Fizz, and he just completely dominated me. I think I was like 0-6 in laning phase. Just mainly because I wasn't trying to die or anything. I was just staying under turret and trying to farm, and he would just completely annihilate me. So after a while, I really wasn't worth any gold, so I was just trying to stick around and get as much gold as I could. But that was the game that I ended up like 1v3ing their team on multiple occasions and killing a few of their squishies in the process of those 1v3s. Yeah, so what I did was I went, instead of Sork boots, I went Merc Treads. See, it was a Fizz, Hecarim, Morgana, Katarina. I can't remember who their last person was. No. It was a Blitz Thresh bot combo. Wait, is that this game? Yeah, that's this game. Yeah, it was a Morgana and someone. I can't remember in that other game. But yeah, I went Merc Treads for the shoes. What else did we get? I think I went Sunfire Cape, but I don't think that's the best bet. So we got a fight going on here. Good stun there. Able to pick up the kill there. And the reason I took that is I didn't want him ward hopping last minute over there once that stun was up. So we moved in here. Start going for drag. Looks like LeBlanc comes in here and everyone runs after her. I am not able to keep my shield up to sustain through this, and I just didn't want anyone else coming over there potentially getting killed and stealing dragon, so I just went ahead and backed off. So we're here, we'll go ahead and get that revolver. It's going to give us some more sustain. And what's so great about Spell Vamp on Mord is you're not only healing from your spells, you're also getting that shield from your spells as well. So basically you're getting, just twice the benefit. I don't think that the Spell Vamp increases the shield at all, aside from just doing more damage, and that damage, I think, translates into more shield. Of course, the Spell Vamp doesn't do that as the damage you're putting out from the AP. So, red is definitely better than blue on Mord, and on him I took the scaling cooldown runes. So I step over here just to see if I can be any use bot, and I don't think I can be. So I think I misclicked there. Trying to go around to the Krugs. So yeah, wave clear is just great on him. You could see how much, I didn't take hardly any damage at all, just because that shield stays high. And what I like to do is I'll go ahead and throw my E out there, get some damage, then I'll smite for the stun, and then Q, and that'll get your shield nice and high, so you're really taking minimal damage. Work my way over here. LeBlanc warding right as I'm getting into position.
So be it, summoner.
And I just keep on farming. My wave clear is so fast that, I just want to be farming every minute that I can while keeping my eye out for opportunities to help other lanes. Right here, it looks like Poppy's going hard again, so I'm going to make my way up here and assist Nasus. Just throw the ult out on her because I was fairly certain we'd get that kill. and then that's going to enable us to get some more damage off on this turret. So since I did my last Mordekaiser video, I became a little bit more familiar with just his kit and how to control the pet and everything. For me, it's just holding down R and right clicking. Simple as that. I was trying to like control or Alt R in that last video, which is why the pet wasn't doing exactly what I wanted it to. Nasus goes ahead and backs on out of there. He is getting pretty low. I just leave her ghost in there to do some damage to her and keep her occupied.
If I must.
So Nasus said he didn't want blue. I think Twisted Fate has died either once or twice, so I didn't know if it would be wise to give blue to him. Look at that damage, guys. So even though I can only use it for cooldown reduction at this point, I figure it's probably safer doing that than giving it to LeBlanc. Potentially giving it to LeBlanc. I can't say that that definitely would have happened, but you know, a fed LeBlanc at this point of the game is not what we want. So Poppy just won't stop. Come back in here again. She doesn't learn her lesson, and we go to punish her. And we go ahead and commit. He ults, picks up the kill there, and I go ahead and counter jungle just a little bit in the process. So, frustrating thing happened right there. I actually lagged and lost like 6 minutes of the video. You can see if you go back that I picked up a kill, picked up an assist. It's the same game. You see the same players. So, I mean, you know, same things going on. Just I lost some footage for you guys, unfortunately. It's the same thing. Computer freezes periodically, and there's just nothing I can do about it. And for whatever reason, the file is damaged. So when it's repaired, I think this was like a 2.7 gigabyte file, and once repaired, it was only 2. So yeah, I did lose a significant amount of time there. But just picked up a kill, picked up an assist. Wish I had that footage for you guys. You can just see, you know, I'm not taking any damage now. And I really do think that you could play more jungle and do well with that if you get that hard leash red. I don't know, the times before that I played before realizing what I needed, I tried to just get the typical leash at Krugs and, you know, use that Krug smite. Can't remember if we pick up this kill or not. We probably do. She's looking pretty low. Good job, us. And I think we can get the turret here. Yeah, so I tried starting Krugs in the beginning. That didn't work out so well. What you'd have to do to start Krugs is completely wait for your smite to be back up for red. So if you got a strong leash Krugs, that's all good and everything. You probably could do just fine. We go ahead. He's super fed at this point. He's been doing work. So we get in here and just start going to town. Good job, Nasus. Lee tries to come stop us, but Nasus is really just too big at this point. We were able to get him too many kills on Poppy, and her being out of lane, he was able to farm. So we're going to go ahead and go for the inhibitor. It takes a while for their team to throw out a random E. It takes a while for their team to get here, so we are able to get a fair amount of damage. I'm really just trying to zone them off of Nasus, let him do his job. He comes in, probably should have just stayed on the inhib there, but you know, he's pretty fed. He's probably thinking I might be able to pick up a kill. There's no hurry. Just another Q will do it there, and then we'll start moseying on that. I probably should have kept walking, but I was dumb. You know, at this point, I've got a few kills, a few assists. I haven't died yet. He's got a few kills, so Not the end of the world giving up a kill there, but yeah. So back to the starting jungle. If you go Krugs first, either save your smite for red, or or wait for your smite to be back up. Because if you go straight from Krugs to red, having smited Krugs and no smite back up, you will die. I did it a couple times, so I can definitely vouch from experience. Alright, so at this point I'm just looking around the map. I tell TF to go mid. Since they are pulling some pressure bot, we can probably pick up an objective getting that mid tower. So yeah, the build that I go in this video, it's super strong, it's good for dueling, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for team fighting. We got a little bit of a lead in this game. You can see that she takes me down to about half health, and I'm under turret, and still she's gonna get the kill on me. But I do the majority of her health, even being under turret. Yeah, I would definitely recommend off tank if you're going to be in any kind of team fighting scenario. This, Nasus got fed early on, and it's not a sure thing. If this were ranked, which it's not, I would have gone a little safer and made sure that I had a little bit more team fighting utility. But as it stood, I just wanted to kind of snowball what we had early on. Those minions going to pick up that first Nexus turret. Yeah, what I would recommend, and I'm sure if you guys are watching this, you've probably played a game of Mord. If you haven't, still I would recommend going Merc Treads with some kind of armor, just depending on their team's comp. I went Sunfire the game before this, but ended up selling it because I just wasn't happy with the results I was getting. I would always take Rylai's on him. That gives you a little bit more tank, a little bit more damage, but the CC is incredible. And I think you've got to have some form of spell vamp. So Hex Tech is going to be key. I didn't do that in my first video with him, but having seen what what your dueling potential, you can take on 2 at a time, fairly easy once you get full build, or even halfway through your build. So yeah, we're getting on into the game now. They're getting pretty much slaughtered. I think we've got twice their kills at this point. Thresh barely misses his hook, and that is the Thresh ADC. Throw an E out on him, he gets a little bit cocky. Go through one combo and pretty much burst him. So that puts them over the line. That's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. That is the Mord Jungle. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys next time.